Psychic and Punisher. Oh, trust me, he will punish you. So this monstrosity of a generic level 11 Synchro monster reads, while your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, this Synchro Summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points and target one monster you control, and one card your opponent controls, banish them. And at the start of the battle phase, you can make this card gain attack equal to the difference between your life points and your opponent's. 3 effects, and all 3 of them are fantastic. Where do we start? Well, first of all, let's acknowledge the fact that this is one of the 7 level 11 Synchro monsters in the entire game, and this is the only good one. Okay, maybe not the only good one, but the best one by a long shot. This card can easily be summoned in a deck like Punk because all you really need is, let's say, Punk Z Amin with Chaos Ruler, and that's it, that's all. You summon this card, you already have less life points than your opponent, so by default, this card is unaffected by card effects, and you can lose even more life points by using the second effect, which will increase its attack using the third effect. But yo, deadass, summoning this in Punk is actually a joke, because all you really need is, like, let's say Xiamin with Chaos Ruler, or like Ogre Dance, or Foxy Toon, whatever, and even just generic decks can summon this card using, let's say, I don't know, Therion, King Regulus, and like Ash. And not to mention that the boost that you get from the third effect is actually permanent, so it carries over to the next turn. But yeah, if you have 2250 life points more than your opponent, so if you have 8k and your opponent has 5750, your Psychic and Punisher will also become 5750 because of the third effect, so you will be able to one-punch your opponent. And on the flip side, if your opponent has 8k and you have 35, so if you, let's say, if you lost 4,500 life points, your Psychic and Punisher will have 8k, so you also kill your opponent. I can see Despia being extremely scared of this card because it's really annoying to out because of the fact that it's always unaffected by card effects, and also the attack stat is really high, and the highest your monsters can get in Despia would be like a Titanic Lad that is summoned using 2 level 8 monsters, as well as a Ad Libitum to boost its attack by 800. So I think you can get to like a 4,900 attack Titanic Lad, but if your Psychic and Punisher has like 5k, GG no re. But yeah, this card really reminds me of like a combination of Towers and Grand Magi, which is actually funny because the other day I was watching a video from Ishan, big shoutouts to you by the way. So yeah, in conclusion, don't sleep on this card. If you have the ability to make a level 11 Synchro monster in your deck, please make sure you incorporate this in your strategy because a lot of people might not be ready for this card, might actually allow you to steal a lot of games, but also be aware of how to counter this card, otherwise you're also going to be panicking. So that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this card in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.